Okay, so it's difficult to sort of really see the width of stance. I think there you have got a slightly wider stance at address there, which is going to give you that sort of bit more solid base for you to turn.
Can it still be a bit wider, or is that?
I think shoulder width is fine. I think where you are there now at the moment is not a problem. I wouldn't say any wider would be any better, but it wouldn't get any worse if you get wider. There's like a gap between being sort of, you're probably in the realms of being a little narrower than normal, but you could get a bit wider. I wouldn't go any narrower, that's the main thing. Okay, as long as you've got a sufficient enough base to sort of support your swing, you're fine. But the previous swing, now the club was going back, we've got a little bit hooded, the blur of that club face now, the club face here is pointing sort of straight down to the ground, so half about the club now has gone almost vertical, okay? This one, as the club goes back now, we can see the club face is naturally rotating open. So if I go back a frame here, right there, the club face now we can see is pointing more sort of towards the golf ball, and look at the angles that club starts swinging back. Different angle altogether. The club now is working more on the angle towards the golf ball there, where that is just going straight up in the air. So once you get the angle better around your body, we can now return that golf club back down at a better angle. So the club, as it comes into impact, we sort of zoom in again there now, the shaft is staying for the majority left of the golf ball, compared to where you were steep before and coming back into it. The shaft now is dissecting the golf ball. It's just moving that club on a better angle, so it's therefore coming to the ball a lot shallower, which is why the first few swings were a little bit thin, because you weren't quite getting the club down to the ground because you were used to coming down steep and therefore across the ball and just chopping into it. Now you're coming around flatter slightly. The club needs to almost, in some ways you have sort of initiate the sort of downward hit into the ball there, okay? Not massively, I mean after 2 shots you found it, okay? But what we did see was a lot more flight with the golf ball. We'll try a few now with the 3, we'll just see the same change, okay? But able to rotate through, so the information you're giving the golf ball now is a shallower, using the full loft, not coming down and just burying the club on the golf ball. But all that stemmed from going back a little bit hooded in the first case. You may have sort of seen that swing, and when you filmed your swing, you probably just saw that went, I'm too steep. But if you try to then get shallow from that position, you can't. So you try as much as you possibly can. You might get to there and go, right, I'm going to swing the club way around here, and you'll flatten the club so far behind you, you just miss the ball properly. So in terms of what I said about the videos and stuff, if you make some swings and you sort of get a video, you can see the fault, but what's the cure? It's, yes, you know you want to try and get flatter, but what are you doing to cause that club to go up? You might find other sessions, you might make a swing and it could be something different, okay? We can always find different faults and different habits that we create, and just over time playing golf, it's almost impossible not to make adjustments when you see a golf ball going high, right, left, low, whatever, to make that unconscious change. So you're going to make adjustments just without even thinking about it, and then swings sort of evolve, and when the ball starts going left, and then you might start making a fusion to go right, and then you get shanks and tops and all these different things. The swing just evolves its way down the fairway kind of thing. So different swing changes sort of creep in there. If you're playing a couple of times a week and practicing quite a bit, swing changes can change quite a lot. So as I said, if you go on the range or practice or play and you're having a bit of a mare, just get a video swing, WhatsApp it to me and say, right Gareth, quick, help, I'm getting steep again. Well, why am I getting steep? You can see now from that there quite quickly, well yeah, you're getting steep because the club was going back hooded. If we took the golf club back less hooded, the club now can work around your body on a better means.
Brilliant.
Okay, good. Well, I'll have a couple of them years through with that. Look, we'll see how that goes. Okay, mate?